Forget about the typical ancient ruins that everyone talks about, like the pyramids of Egypt or Machu Picchu in Peru. While those are impressive, there are still many more clues of ancient civilizations out there that are waiting to be discovered. In fact, there are some civilizations that you never even knew existed. In this video, we take you to the middle of nowhere, where the lost civilization of the Sumerians hidden in the Sahara desert had just been found. So, stick to the end of the video. Have you heard about the ancient city of Petra? This prehistoric Jordanian city is carved directly into vibrant red, white, pink, and sandstone cliff faces. It was lost to the Western world for hundreds of years, but now it has been found. The city was once a bustling trading center and the capital of the Nabataean Empire between 400 BC and AD 106. But here's the thing. There are other ancient cities out there with breathtaking structures similar to those in Petra, and no one's talking about them. Can you imagine that? These cities are located miles apart, but they might have been built by the same ancient builders. How is that possible? Well, before being absorbed into the Roman Empire, the Nabataeans ruled a vast territory in the Middle East, stretching from modern-day Israel and Jordan to the northern Arabian Peninsula. Archaeologists have found traces of their innovative water systems that can still be seen in the area today. Did you know that scientists have only uncovered 15% of Petra? The remaining 85% is still underground and unexplored. Who knows what secrets lie beneath the surface? As time went by, Petra's importance in international trade began to decline, and the city started to deteriorate due to earthquakes and the rise of sea trade routes. By the end of the Byzantine Empire's rule around AD 700, Petra was in a sad state. But don't worry, if you're craving more of these incredible ancient structures, head over to Mosul in Iraq, where a whole kingdom was recently discovered buried under a dam. A group of Kurdish and German archaeologists risked everything to explore this lost city that had been hidden underwater for over 40 years. With only 2 weeks to work non-stop before the reservoir's water rose again, they faced extreme weather conditions, but their hard work paid off. They discovered several large buildings, rare wall paintings, and even 5 ceramic vessels containing over 100 cuneiform tablets. Can you believe that these tablets, made of unfired clay, survived for so many decades underwater? The team hopes that this discovery will shed light on the end of the Mitanni city and the beginning of Assyrian rule in the area. To preserve these ruins, a conservation measure funded by the Gerder Henkel Foundation was put in place. The excavated buildings were covered with tight-fitting plastic foil and gravel to prevent further damage, and they are now completely flooded again. Imagine a group of people who were once forgotten, buried deep in the annals of history, but whose determination and courage has now led them to be rediscovered. These were the Nabataeans, a group of ancient people who controlled the incense and spice trade routes from Arabia and Jordan to the Mediterranean, Egypt, Syria, and Mesopotamia. Despite the popularity of Petra, there is still so much we don't know about the architecture and engineering feats as evidence of their existence. Hegra, the ancient city in Saudi Arabia, is one of the few places where we can find traces of the Nabataeans. Its rock-cut structures resemble Petra's, but Hegra is different in that it is a necropolis, meaning that the majority of the remaining structures are tombs. Many of these tombs are in better condition than those at Petra, allowing visitors to get a closer look into this forgotten civilization. As you explore Hegra, you can't help but be awed by the creativity and innovation of the Nabataeans. They were pioneers in architecture and hydraulics, harnessing the harsh desert environment to their advantage. Rainwater was collected and stored in ground-level systems, and natural water pipes were built around the tombs to protect their facades from erosion. The tombs themselves are architectural marvels, influenced by classical Greek and Roman architecture and featuring intricate carvings of sphinxes, eagles, and griffins. But among all the wonders of Hegra, one tomb stands out, the monolithic tomb of Lian, son of User. Standing at a staggering height of 72 feet, it's the largest tomb in Hegra and is known as Casa al-Farid, or Lonely Castle in English. It stands in isolation, away from other tombs, and its lower third remains unfinished, with rough and unsmooth chisel marks that leave us wondering why it was left incomplete. As you stand before these ancient tombs, you can't help but feel an air of mystery and intrigue. Who were the Nabataeans? What else did they achieve that history has forgotten? These questions linger in the back of your mind as you continue to explore this incredible site, marveling at the determination and courage of people who were once lost but have now been found. As we tread cautiously through the dimly lit tombs, a sense of unease creeps upon us. We discover several that were left unfinished, abandoned midway through construction for reasons unknown. The deserted work at Tomb 46 is particularly intriguing, showcasing how the Nabataeans built from the top down, leaving only the stepped crown visible above an uncut cliffside. As we explore further, we come across the tombs of Lian, son of Kuza, and 246, both with short inscriptions that identify them as belonging to specific families. As thrilling as the tombs are, our journey through Alula only scratches the surface of the archaeological riches in the area. The ancient city of Dedan, the capital of pre-Nabataean Dadanite and Lihanite kingdoms, and Jebel Ikmar Canyon, filled with ancient rock inscriptions, are now open to visitors. The labyrinthine old town of mud brick houses, occupied since the 12th century, is also now a conservation site and is set to welcome tourists. However, the Nabataeans were not the only ones who lived here. Approximately 10 historic languages have been discovered inscribed into the landscape of Alula, and this region in particular is regarded as important in the development of the Arabic language. But as we bask in the glory of Alula's past, a shocking discovery has been made. Another ancient civilization has been accidentally discovered, and it threatens to change everything we thought we knew about our ancestors. For decades, archaeologists have debated the origins of the mysterious Harappan or Indus Valley civilization, which thrived from 3000 BC across what is now Pakistan and northwest India. The recent discovery in the Gulf of Kampai has shaken the foundations of traditional archaeology, opening up a new chapter in the study of ancient civilizations. It suggests that there may have been advanced cultures that existed even before the oldest known city-states in Mesopotamia. Who knows what other secrets lie waiting to be uncovered in the sands of time? As the news spread like wildfire, archaeologists and scientists from all over the world were flocking to the site, eager to conduct further studies and excavations. The possibility of finding evidence of an advanced civilization was tantalizingly close, and the excitement in the air was palpable. As they dug deeper, the archaeologists were stunned by what they had found. The ancient cities they uncovered were not like anything they had ever seen before. The streets were perfectly straight, the water conveyancing system were excellent, and the drainage and sanitary arrangements were impeccable. But that was just the beginning. They also found an array of artifacts, metallic objects, and types of pottery, all of which were magnificent and awe-inspiring. The structures were massive and grand, and it was clear that they were not built overnight. The archaeologists knew they had stumbled upon something truly extraordinary, something that could change the course of history. However, there was one question on everyone's mind. Where was the missing link? The Harappan civilization was unlike any other Paleolithic, Mesolithic, or Neolithic Stone Age culture in India. The answer to this mystery could lie beneath the sea. During the last glacial maxima, or ice age, the sea levels around the world shrank, leaving behind paleo river channels. The scientists used sonar to create images of the sea floor, and something unusual caught their attention. A series of squared rectangle features arranged geometrically, which was unusual in the marine domain. Further investigations revealed that the area, now submerged in the sea, was once dry land with rivers flowing through it. The sonar images showed regular geometric patterns, resembling an urban habitation site. The habitation site was laid out in a strict grid pattern, indicating that the ancients had a good sense of town planning. The discovery of these ancient submerged cities have opened up a new world of possibilities. Who knows what else lies beneath the glorious Middle East and Africa waiting to be discovered? The excitement and anticipation of what's yet to come is almost too much to bear. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to our channel for more great content like this. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.